The next thing I'd like to discuss is setting up the tattoo machine in order so that you can begin to tattoo. I'm first going to show you the traditional style machine and how that's set up. Okay, this is it's called a V machine, and this comes from Worldwide Tattoo. It's reasonably inexpensive. This would be a good entry-level machine for somebody that's looking to just get started and see if tattooing's for them, actually. From this side, what we have is these two items are called coils. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because you may need to order additional parts once you get a new machine. These are called coils. This top section here, this piece is called a front binding post. This section here is called a rear binding post. This small item here is a capacitor. This unscrews here on the side of the front binding post, and that is for the spring tension. Okay, it's called a tension screw, and that's how you're going to adjust the speed of the machine and whether it's running right. It's tuning your machine, basically. Okay, and this is to this item right here. The screw is a tension screw for the set screw. Okay, it's pretty simple machine. So the next thing I'd like to discuss in regards to this is setting up putting the needle in and the tube over top of that. The next thing we're going to talk about is the types of needles that we're going to use. Okay, these are needles that are pretty standard in the industry. They are for the traditional style machine that we had just discussed, and they come in various patterns of needles, if you would. There's some that are flat shaders, there's round liners, round shaders, things like this. Generally speaking, you're going to want to go with two different types of needles. You're going to want one as a liner and one as a shader. And they should always come pre-packaged like this. Okay? Unopened. They've been autoclaved, so they're sterile. And make sure that when you do tattoo somebody that you open it in front of them, because all it takes is one person to say the wrong thing and it can ruin your reputation.